Episode 4 begins in mourning for those who lost their lives at the Battle of Winterfell, as the victors burn the bodies of the dead outside the castle walls. But grief eventually turns to joy as later that evening, a feast is held to celebrate the defeat of the White Walkers. Daenerys gives Gendry a new title,
To Lord Gendry Baratheon of Storm's End.
Tormund tries and fails to woo the big woman,
Please pardon me for a moment.
while Sansa and Clegane have a quiet heart-to-heart, looking back on how far they've both come since their King's Landing days. Then someone orders a Starbucks and leaves it in shop. Spurred on by his new status as Lord, Gendry proposes to Arya, but she's having none of it.
Be my wife.
That's not me.
Jon and Dany have an uncomfortable conversation in private in which the Dragon Mother begs Jon to keep his real identity a secret, but really it's only so she can successfully maintain her claim to the throne. Jon is just too good-natured to make that kind of promise, and eventually spills the beans to Arya and Sansa after they swear not to tell anyone else.
I swear it. Swear.
Jaime and Brienne finally make their bed together, and all hope of a Brienne-Tormund romance is lost for good. The next morning, Jon and the Northmen set out on horseback, while Daenerys, the Unsullied and her advisors travel to Dragonstone by sea. Tormund and the Free Folk, however, head back beyond the wall, taking Ghost with them. He wouldn't have liked it down south anyway. Arya and the Hound sneak off to King's Landing for some unfinished business, but not before Sansa breaks the promise she made, 24 hours ago, and shares her secret about Jon to Tyrion.
What if there's someone else? Someone better?
Tyrion then reveals the news to Varys, and soon pretty much the entire kingdom will know.
If a handful of people know now, hundreds will know soon. Then what happens?
Suddenly, Euron Greyjoy and the Iron Fleet turn up out of nowhere, killing Rhaegar with a barrage of arrows, destroying most of Dany's ships, and kidnapping Missandei, which really pisses Dany off. Back at Winterfell, upon hearing the news of Cersei's attack, Jaime rides out to King's Landing, rejecting Brienne's pleas to stay with her, seemingly with the intention to go and save his sister/lover before it's too late. Outside the walls of Cersei's increasingly shrinking kingdom, Dany and Tyrion attempt to hold peace talks with the Queen Mother. Her response doesn't go down well. At all.
If you have any last words, now is the time.